Gerdaler asks, will there be blood? Why will there be blood? Why not? Supernatural Freak 217 asks, do you like the band Breaking Benjamin? And if you do, what's your favorite song? Mine is Without You. Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, they're not like one of my favorites, but yeah, I've listened to their music. I like their song Firefly. I think that's by them. Pop-Tarts and Rock and Roll asks, if someone were to make a satirical commentary on any one of your videos using a Pikachu, would you be cool with that? I already answered. I said, that seems like an oddly specific question. Is there a reason you ask? Turns out there was. Pikachu insulted my long hair. He will die. The Caribou Man asks, what do you think of Beaver Boy and what will happen to him since he pissed off 4chan and the Anonymous? I think I already mimed what would happen to him as a metaphor. Master Sublink asks, are you still into survival horror games? If so, you should really pick up Eternal Darkness Sandy's Requiem. I'll have to look into that. If it's not for PlayStation 3 or PC, I really don't have much interest. But yeah, I'm still into survival horror games. They're fun. Danny Stones asks, do you like Judas Priest? If so, what's your favorite song by them? I actually have not listened to them too much, no. Miranda Mosh asks, why did you start YouTube? Couple reasons. One, as I said, it seems to me that people won't listen to you unless you have your head in a box. And I had lots of ideas I wanted to put out there. That and, Onision. He pissed me off so much, I needed to create an account to yell at him. But I've moved beyond that. Farplane 321 asks, who would win a fight, Superman or the Green Lantern? Superman, probably. Of course, then again, I don't know, which Green Lantern? Because, you know, the thing is, Green Lanterns are, like, all over the place. They're like the Green Lantern Corps. And, you know, they're in galaxies and solar systems that don't have yellow suns. And if it's not a yellow sun, then Superman is powerless, because that's how he gets his powers. So, like, he'd just be like a normal person, and the Green Lantern would, like, slaughter him. So it's like a variable question. Yes, I am a comic book geek. But whoever won, Batman would come along and kick their ass, because he can kill anyone. Because he has the gadgets. Regisai asks, do you consider applesauce a drink or food? I consider it a food. Okay, Bonvo86 asks, alright, I have seen your other Q&A vids, and you mentioned both times that Hammerfall is one of your favorite bands. My question is, what is your favorite Hammerfall song? He mentions that he's stuck on Last Man Standing, which I'll admit is one of my favorites. But, I have to say, my favorite is, Way of the Warrior. Real Detective L asks, what is the worst thing you've ever seen happen to someone in person? And I just checked the time. Turns out this is going to be a three-parter. Wow. Worst thing I've ever seen happen to someone in person. I don't know. I live in Maine, and I've lived here about half my life. Not too much happens up here. Timmy the Kamikaze asks, oh, and do you have any pet peeves? Not really too many. Timmy the Kamikaze also asks, what's your take on stereotypes? Some stereotypes are based on fact, but then again, they obviously do not apply to everyone that the stereotype is supposed to apply to. That's a generalization, but usually they do have some basis, but, you know, I don't use them myself. I'm not a huge fan. Let's see here. The Pie Baker asks, Coke or Pepsi? Thank you again for reminding me. Keep forgetting about that. Also asked, how much wood could Woodchuck chuck if Woodchuck could chuck wood? I'm gonna say, carry the 1, multiply by 3, 25. Did you vote for Obama or McCain? I didn't vote for either of them. I hate Obama, and as I see it, if McCain had won, he's so old he would have had a heart attack due to stress. I wrote in Stephen Colbert, who actually had more votes than Biden did in the primary. If you voted for Obama, what is your opinion on him now that he's fucked everything over? Told you so. Have you ever considered joining Anonymous? I thought about it, but I'm just not into anonymity. I'm part of my code. I want to take responsibility for my actions. Not dissing anyone who's a part of Anonymous. You have your own code. That's just part of mine. I'm not into subterfuge so much. Let's see. Is my girlfriend Twilight Knight asks, is there anything that would make you give up your girlfriend? That is a little bit egocentric. No, there is not. Let's see. The Pie Baker. Scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate Beaver Boy? Common con artist, punk kid. I'd say about 6 or 7. Okay, you're trapped on an island with Hitler, Beaver Boy, a lawyer, Obama, and Talizora, and you have a .45 revolver with 1 shot. Who do you shoot? Well, for one thing, the lawyer, you have to specify if they're a defensive lawyer or a prosecutor. Because prosecutors aren't all bad. You know. So you have to specify. So I'm just going to leave the lawyer aside. And then I'm going to line them up as so... Hitler, Obama, Talizora. Gonna put them with Hitler closest to me and Talizora in the back. Have their heads line up, and then shoot them with the .45 revolver. And that's a .45. That's a powerful handgun. That'll go right through all 3 of their heads. And then I'm gonna pistol whip Beaver Boy. College Humor Rules asks, my question, do you like lasers? If so, what is your favorite kind of laser? Would you prefer to nuke the moon or laser the moon? Not troll, I just really like lasers. Who doesn't like lasers? Lasers are kick-ass. Okay, so... Oh, and one more question. Save this one for last. I Love Lucky Star asks, if you could skydive off the head of a giant, fluffy pink elephant while wearing a fluorescent pink base jumping suit without a parachute while having a tea party with Chuck Norris, who is drinking the piss of Jesus Christ, while Superman played in the background with a glass of chocolate milk balanced on your head on the 73rd Sunday of June 326535081745 years from now while Jesus is breakdancing mid-air, would you? Yes. So, thank you all for your questions. I hope you actually watched this thing all the way through. For those who did, awesome. For those who didn't, I completely understand. It's a 40-minute vid. So, awesome. Thank you. Hope you guys stick around. Awesome bunch of people.